Welcome to Tim's Vinyl Confessions. I'm Tim Durling, and I'm happy to say this is a road trip video. Sarah's driving. I'm not that versatile. This is first time we've been really anywhere, and I know I speak for a lot of people. But we took a slight detour into St. Stephen to go to High Tides. I'd been in contact with Greg there, and he and Kat were kind enough to come down to the store and do a little curbside pickup. Now, the cool thing about it is I don't know what I got. I know the list that I sent him, and I said this is what I'd like, and I highlighted a few things, and I gave him a dollar amount. So I've got a big box here of stuff. I don't know what's in it. So we're gonna find out when we get landed. So we're at our cabin in St. Martin's now, where it's currently raining very, very hard. So I'm just now getting a chance to tell you what I got at High Tides. First thing, this is totally unexpected. Greg threw in a High Tides shirt, so thank you very much for that. This is a cool shirt. I wasn't expecting that. But the really cool thing, Stella is helping me. The really cool thing is that I didn't exactly know what I was going to get. All I knew is that I'd sent Greg a big list with a dollar amount, and now I can share what's in it. 3 cassettes, we'll start off with those. This one is Foreigner, Agent Provocateur. Robert Plant, Now in Zen. And an album, this is the first I've owned this album on any format, is Manic Nirvana from 1990. And some very, very cool vinyl selections. Record that kind of speaks for itself. AC/DC, Back in Black. Now, obviously not a rare record, but it's getting harder to find original Atlantic issues, which is what this is. It's a Canadian issue, and you can see by the maple leaf up here in the corner. It's got the right sleeve to it. And the record itself is the usual red and green Atlantic. Another classic AC/DC album, Highway to Hell. This too is a Canadian edition on Atlantic Records. I don't know if there was an inner sleeve with it. This is the copy that I got here. This one I wasn't expecting at all. This was really cool. This is REO Speedwagon, The Hits from 1988. This is a US edition on Epic. If I'd had this just a few weeks ago, it would have made my REO Speedwagon episode. Now it originally came with a sleeve with a picture of the band and some information, but that's okay. We just got a plain white sleeve here and the usual Epic label. Probably the biggest surprise of all, the one that I was really excited about, was this one. The first Mr. Big album from 1989. It's the only Mr. Big album I have on vinyl. You don't see them very much. This is a Canadian issue on Atlantic. And it's got the original sleeve with it, with lyrics and credits. And there's the label, red and green Atlantic label. Next up, a band I'm very, very close to having sufficient vinyl to do an episode on. Heart. This is Greatest Hits Live from 1980. So half of it is studio, half of it is live. It's Canadian edition on Epic Records. It's not a gatefold, it's just a double with all kinds of photos. And I'll just show you what one of the records looks like. The usual Epic label. One I've had on CD for years, but don't see on vinyl all that much. Deepest Purple, the very best of Deep Purple. This came out in 1980. And in North America, of course, it's on Warner Brothers. This is a UK version on EMI, which is pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to get that either. It's like a nice little bonus. And the record itself is on the EMI Harvest label. And finally, another double album that's not a gatefold, but has some of the most unique packaging I've ever seen. It's Fleetwood Mac's Tusk from 1979. Someone actually wrote in pen, "Unbelievable," and then something crossed out underneath. Now that's not part of the album artwork, although whatever. It's in pretty good shape. And then this is a Canadian edition from '79, yet it does not have the maple leaf on it. But let's get into the packaging. Again, it's not a gatefold. It's just a wider sleeve, but it's got, this is so strange. So these are numbered, 1 and 2. This is a double album. So we got band photo there and a very, very strange collage of pictures here. But we're not done, because inside that sleeve is another sleeve. Again, numbered 1 and 2. And this is what the record itself looks like. A little customization going on there. So now we have 3 and 4 with another sleeve within a sleeve. I can honestly say I've never seen anything quite like this. So it's 3, 4, and again, record with the same label on it. A very, very good haul, and you know, not dissimilar to what I would have picked up if it hadn't been curbside. So again, thanks to Greg and Kat at High Tides Music. Check them out. Order from them, curbside pickup. Hopefully we'll be able to actually explore the store as soon as you can. But of course, they're in St. Stephen, a new location now, but just up the road from where they were before. Would have stayed longer, would have probably spent more money, but I'm very, very happy with what I got, and the shirt was a very, very nice bonus. So thank you very much. Hey guys, that's going to wrap it up for this edition of Tim's Vinyl Confessions. Get a special episode next week if the mail comes through for me. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.